Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today's video is of input data by command line argument, and this video will be the last video of input data in Java. So let's start with it. We already covered these three types of input in Java, and today we will see the command line argument, how to use command line argument in our program. So let's see it. We have two steps to use command line argument. So first step is use string args as an argument to the main function passed at the runtime of the program. Okay, whatever we have our main function, that is public static void main, inside that we have to write string args, as you can see here, public static void main string args. Same way, these two are similar, only the syntax is different, that is this brackets we have put over here at the end, and here we have put it at the beginning. Both are same, you can use any of these. So first step is you have to pass this in your main function, public static void main, inside that string args and this brackets. These are nothing, this is the array of string. Okay, and here you can see you can pass n numbers of arguments separated by comma and should be enclosed in double quotes. What does it mean? It means you can pass n number of arguments. That means n number of values you can pass through this main function, this string args, separated by comma. That means the values should be separated by comma and they should be enclosed in double quotes. Okay, because this is the string array, and how to enter string in Java in double quotes. We treat string in Java with double quotes. So it is mandatory to use double quotes in your values. The index starts with 0 and so on. That is whatever first value goes in this index, that means args 0. Second value will go here in first index and third value will go in second index, because it is starts from 0. So first value will go in 0 index, second value goes in first index, and third values goes in second index, and so on. You can pass n number of values. For example, I have listed here one example. Suppose you have entered four numbers, that is integers. So first value, suppose you have entered 2, and what I told you that it should be enclosed in double quotes. So here 2 I have enclosed in double quotes. You can see, and they should be separated by comma. So I have entered 2, 6, 8 and 4, and this 2 value will go to 0 index of this array args. 6 value will go to second value over here. 8 will go here in this value, and 4 will go to this index. Okay, and you can pass any number of values. Suppose one more if I want to enter. So here, how to capture this 5, which index it is? 4 index, fourth index. Okay, so this way you can enter the values. This is the first step. And second step, for example, if you want to enter integer value, so what you will use? Integer dot parseInt, and here you have to pass your array index, that is args index. So here I have passed 0, or if I want to capture 2, here I will pass 0 index. If I want to capture 6, so I will write here first index. Okay, and for float, what you will use? Float parse, float dot parse float. Again args, that is your index, which value you want to enter. Same way For double, double dot parse double, and for string what you will write is simple args0, because we already have the string values. These are the string values because these are the enclosed in double quotes, so no need to parse these values. So in the string we simply write args and the index. So let's see one example of this simple example. Here I have made one class, that is command arg, and what is the program? Write a program to calculate volume of a cuboid, and what is the formula? That is length into breadth into height. So public static void main, and inside this string args. Here I have declared 3 integer variables and 1 float. Okay, so first value L. How to get L? That is your first value of the array args, 0 index, that is 0 index. Second value will come here and third value will capture here. And in V, how we will calculate the volume of cuboid, that is L into B into H, and in last statement we are printing this, the volume of cuboid is V. See here we need 3 values, length into breadth into height. So first will go into length, second value will go into breadth, and that third value will go into height. Now let's see how to run this program. So let's compile this, no syntax error, and this is let's run it. Now this is let's see how to run this, how to enter the values. See here it is asking for values. See here command line command arg dot main. So inside this brackets, what I told you, that in double quotes you have to enter the values. Suppose I have entered 2 double quotes, then they should be separated by comma, again double quotes 3 and comma, again double quotes. Suppose I want to enter 4 or any other number, let's see 8, and should be enclosed in double quotes. You can enter more values, but we need only 3 values, as we have captured only these 3 values, that is 0 index, args0 and args1 and args2. So this is the 0 index, first index, and this is second index. And now click on OK and see this, the volume of a cuboid is this. Simply they have given. Let's see one more time. I want to see this again. If you want to enter 1, suppose 1 I have entered, suppose 5, but they should be in double quotes and separated by comma. Suppose I have entered 6. So these 3 values only we have captured in our program. So let's click on OK. See, this is the volume of cuboid is this. And see here, this is args, only 3 values we have captured, that is args0, args1 and args2. Okay, if I want to capture more, so I have to write this args3, args4 and so on. Okay, so this was our command line argument, that is input data in Java by command line argument. So thank you for watching the video.